Yo guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? Trust me, I'm so happy to be in your faces. Like you guys can even feel the excitement here. I'm really so happy, and you guys can just tell what exactly is happening in the studio. But regardless, just trust me when I say I'm happy. I love you guys so much. How was your weekend? Hope you guys had fun over the weekend. For me, I did have fun, and I'm sure you guys actually did have fun over the weekend. You can just come to the comment section, tell me how your weekend was. Where did you go to? Who took you out? Who did you take out? And for some persons who broke your heart or who did you break the person's heart, regardless, it's all fun over this place. Just come here and tell me how the weekend was for you. Anyways, welcome to Gospel Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music and across the country. Davido was in a big bag of trouble. Davido found himself in trouble over Logos Olori and a controversial video where the Muslim community came out to say, you know what, we are not taking this one. We feel you should apologize and take that down. But this is the twist. The twist is at every point we have a conversation about religion, if you check it well, we're talking about a particular sector. And then the Christian guys are not talking because and people are like, why are you guys keeping quiet? Why are you guys not coming out to say you guys don't like this thing, you guys don't like that one? In the Christian community fold, it's more like everything goes. But the other part, the Muslim folks, they feel like no, this religion is different, not everything goes over this place. Shaibab has been in conversation at the point where he also was dragged. Benson has been in a conversation where he also was dragged. This time is Davido, and then they are saying we are cancelling Davido in the northern state in Nigeria. Regardless, all of that, I'll give you update as it concerns all of them. Moving on, we have Davido beginning with this guy, amazing guy. Davido is actually so sweet when he wears suit. Like regardless, he's so sweet and nice whenever he wears suits. We saw Davido performing at the function of a basketballer where they performed the hit song together, Unavailable, and trust me, that song is becoming a song you just go to like every single day. And moving on, we saw the song Unavailable have surpassed 52 million streams on Spotify, another massive one to Davido on that one. Over them has surpassed 10 million streams on Spotify, obviously another massive one to Davido on that one. We saw Unavailable Musa Keys currently chart at number 63 on the Switzerland Hit Parade singles chart and has spent about 5 weeks on the chart. Big one to David on that one. We saw over the weekend at a hotel. Luck finally smiles on a lady. Apparently, she works in the hotel, and then she actually returned the sum of about 70,000 US dollars back to the owner. And then Nigerians went agog saying congratulations. And obviously, it just shows the fact that despite the hardship, we still have good folk, we still have good people in the country. And then Davido is saying, for that gesture you did, I want to donate to this lady the sum of 10,000 US dollars, equivalent to about 8.3 million naira. And Davido said, look for this girl for me and let us bless her with 10,000 US dollars for returning 70,000 US dollars. And then it just shows to everybody that whatever you see you do, just be good. Just be good. If you see money, return the money. If you see anything you see that is not your own, please return it. One day, luck will smile on you. I saw where Davido actually saw the lady and then finally disbursed to her the sum of 8.3 million naira. And then they had a video conversation, a video call where the lady was saying, praying heavily for Davido. And then she's saying, I want to pray for you. And then she prayed, saying, enemies should not get to him. And Davido said that prayer was really important because he really needed that prayer at the time. Recall that Nina or Anita has been saying already that she's in the country, and then that prayer really was a worthy one coming from her to Davido. And moving on, we saw Davido linking up with Drake at the MSG. Amazing one from two artists. Davido has made intentions and he has made speculations that for the deluxe for the project, he's going to be having Drake on it. And this time, when people saw him hanging out with Drake, it further proved the fact that just maybe, Drake could just be in that collaboration or in the forthcoming project, the Deluxe. And for the Timeless Deluxe, just maybe we might have a Drake on that project. Seeing them vibing together just shows that it just could be true coming from Davido. At the same time, backstage, we saw Davido linking up with Drake's dad, and this time, just maybe, he has inducted Drake's dad to the 30BG because we saw Drake's dad wearing the 30BG chain, and that chain is an emblem that whenever you wear it, it shows that you are in the family. So is it safe to say Drake's father is part of the 30BG? Regardless, wherever it is, it's a worthy one. But for Davido, it was a big one, and shout out to Davido on that one. Breaking news happened over the weekend where it was said that Kano and Sokoto were the first states to come out to say we have banned Davido's song, and then they banned people from listening to Davido's song in public and plus all of that. They said in Kano and Sokoto states we have banned you guys. Don't ever listen to a Davido song in club, in parties, anywhere because he has done something against our religion. Moving on, we saw where about 19 other northern states joined, making them say to all Muslim around the 19 northern Nigeria states, we ban selling, sharing, listening to all Davido songs, and we ban all radio stations from playing it here in the north. Let this message circulate all the northern states. So they're saying both on radio, on TV, clubs, parties, regardless. We don't want to hear unavailable, we don't want to hear fire, we don't want to hear if, we don't want to hear fall, we don't want to hear anything that has to do with a Davido um, in the states, basically. We saw where apparently all of those stuff went a wire. It was said that Davido apologized at the time, and Davido bowed to pressure by deleting the video from both his Twitter and Instagram page. And for the Muslim folks, they all came out and they were very happy because they felt they've succeeded in making a big heavyweight succumb to pressure. But regardless, actually, it was a whole back and forth for Davido and the Muslim community where they wanted him to do it, and obviously it was done. Moving on, we have Burna Boy as the next kind of news. So we saw where Burna Boy came out because of the week, and where some attentive listeners listened to Burna Boy's new song called The Taliban, and then they discovered that indeed Burna Boy has a girlfriend that he bought a Birkin's bag for. All of that, I'll give you guys updates as the news unfolds. And moving on, we saw Burna Boy Santa Deep song location have surpassed about 200 million views on YouTube. Another massive one to Burna Boy on that one. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy and Byron Mercia Taliban video have surpassed 1 million views on YouTube. At the time it was out, it got about 1 million views in one day. 1 million views in one day is a big one to Burna Boy, and we say congratulations to him for that one. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy becoming the first African artist to earn a record of 35 entries on the UK Spotify Daily Top Song Charts. Big one. And for Burna Boy, he has made some of these numbers look like just a random thing because Burna Boy indeed is numbers, and Burna Boy is becoming the chart as we speak. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy Taliban on Apple Music chart. Currently charting on number one in about 5 countries, inclusive of Anguilla, Cayman Island, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, and then Trinidad and Tobago. Just so you know, we have countries that you've probably never heard of in your life, but then Burna Boy caught of his music, and obviously all Afrobeat stars doing good for themselves. Rema, Oxley, these guys are making us know some countries that we never thought existed. As a matter of fact, Anguilla, a lot of people never knew it was a country, and Cayman Island, a lot of people never knew. But then Burna Boy has made it so open to everyone to know that indeed my song is doing well in these places you never thought existed. Massive one to Burna Boy on that one. We saw for the Apple Music chart, Burna Boy made it to number 28 on for the UK as a new peak, 124 in Netherlands as a new peak, and then 149 in Sweden, obviously as a new peak. Moving on, we saw the same song Taliban for the YouTube daily charts, number 3 in Trinidad and Tobago, number 4 in Belize, number 4 at the Bahamas, number 5 at Guyana, 5 in Jamaica, 9 in Ghana, 10 in Nigeria, 13 in Suriname, and 15th at the UK as a new entry. Big one to Burna Boy also for that one. Moving on, we saw talking about the Taliban's on the Shazam charts. It's on number 22 in Nigeria, 40 in Ghana, 98 at the UK, 174 in Zambia, and then 178 in Canada. Obviously, as a new entry, big one and a massive one to Burna Boy on that one. And moving on, we saw Burna Boy in his lyrics where he came out to say, Jamaica girls have the best in this world, pum pum, in the world. I bought a Birkin bag for my new girlfriend, Jada Kingdom. Many people were vexing about it, so I bought her 6 more Birkin's bag in his lyrics. And then just so you know, the cost of a Birkin bag is between the price of about little bit below 10,000 US dollars, about 40,000 US dollars. And then for custom made, you can get it as high as you can think of. But regardless, big one to Burna Boy. If it is true that he has a girlfriend, obviously it just shows that he has moved on from his ex, and obviously maybe get a new song as it regards his new girlfriend. And moving on, we saw for the Netherlands Apple Music top album, Love Damini added about 13 pick up to get number 22, and then obviously for Burna Boy Apple Music Live at the London Stadium, obviously picked at number 40, another massive one to Burna Boy on that one. Burna Boy was at the Netherlands over the weekend, where it was said he concluded the Love That Mini tour and he gave these guys a performance of their life. A 34,000 capacity space was a fully shut down show. Everyone came out represented and all vibe to Burna Boy's charm as he sings. For Burna Boy, it looked like he has kept them under his charm, and everybody cannot get freedom from Burna Boy because they all love this guy and they will pay any amount just to see Burna Boy perform in their region. I saw Burna Boy performing each song like Alone, Last Last, and just name it at the Gelredome Stadium in Netherlands, and it was a beautiful one to see coming from the table of Burna Boy and the team. Moving on, we have Wizkid as the next guy on the news. We saw Wizkid doing good for the UK. They are already prepping themselves for the Wizkid tour, and how are they doing it? They are making Wizkid song obviously go viral. So the thing is Wizkid's tour is about 6 days from now, and these UK guys are prepping themselves so that they can sing the song word for word whenever Wizkid mount the stage. Just so you know, for the UK album on Apple Music, Wizkid has made number 125. Another massive one to him on that one. And then Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is just 6 days to go. Massive, massive one to Wizkid. And we saw Rema showing support by posting London, the biggest bed is on the way, July 29th. Coming from Rema, it just shows Afrobeat is a big family and everybody love themselves. Moving on, we saw Wizkid posting on his Instagram page where he has been in the studio prepping up and reacting rather to make sure that he gives his fans amazing, amazing performance. DJ Tunes, I'm sure he's set up and dusting his turntables just so when Wizkid mount the stage, everybody get a chilling performance from the biggest bread himself. Now moving on, we saw for the UK Spotify top artist chart for the weekly category, Wizkid is at number 185, added about 2 pot up and another massive one to Wizkid on that one. And then for Apple Music, Wizkid also made number 132, another massive one to Wizkid on that one. Just so you know, for Spotify, Wizkid More Loveless Ego have surpassed 140 million streams on Spotify. As a matter of fact, 140 million 521,000 and then 737 plus streams on Spotify. Big one to Wizkid for having that amazing numbers on Spotify. Moving on, we saw Wizkid featuring Benson with the song Mood is now certified gold in Canada for the sales of over 40,000 units. And this is Wizkid's 11th song to go gold or higher, and then he extends his lead as the best-selling Nigerian artist in Canada. Just so you know, Wizkid's songs sound like this in Canada: One Dance, One Diamond, Essence, Two Platinum, Come Closer, One Platinum, Made in Lagos, Gold, and then Borrowed Love, Soko, Can't Believe, Brown Skin Girl, Joro, Ginger, Call Me Every Day, and Mood, all certified gold in Canada, making it a total of about 1.4 million units sold in Canada. Obviously, Wizkid is the best-selling Nigerian artist in Canada. A big one to Wizkid for that one. The saga continues between Adekunle Gold and Bremo over the weekend. We saw on Friday where Bremo came out on Twitter to say he wanted to have a song with Simi, but then he did not want to sleep with her, but he wanted to create an experience with her. And by doing that, he has to get intimate with her. And then he said at the time he never knew Simi was married, and then he proposed it to her. Simi came to meet him, and then he said, "Okay, to have a song with you, we have to get intimate." And it was like an offer and acceptance thingy. And then Simi said she couldn't do it, and Brimo said he declined making song with Simi. He just said that on Twitter space, and people came out dragging him, saying, "No, that's wrong. You shouldn't have said that. You should have said this back and forth." And then he said, "You know what? I never knew she was married. I never even had a hint that she and Adekunle Gold were in the conversation." And then we saw AG coming out to say, Brimo, do not disrespect my wife and my family. Please get help if you need one. And it was subtle, but then so attacking and so sharp to see that Adekunle Gold said that to Brimo. And then we saw Brimo replying saying, "Really, really, bro. Now waiting you go okay, now waiting you go talk to me be that. I get it now. Stay your lane, stay far away from me, stay far away from the same. Stay far away from me. Never call me again. I never called you before, so please stay far away from me." Recall that last year, Bremo came out on an interview to say that him and Adekunle Gold were supposed to have a project, but then he told Adekunle Gold that I don't want a single. What I want from you If we're going to ever do a song, it's either a EP or a project or an album. A single, no, I don't want a single because we get more money from EP and projects because we have so many songs. But then for single, I don't want it. And then he's saying, Adekunle, good for all that have happened. Please don't reach out to me again. Don't ever. If that's what you have to say concerning all I've just said, I should get help. So please don't you ever reach out to me because I never reached out to you. You were the one that reached out to me. And obviously, you could tell that the drama will still continue. And as it unfolds, we'll give you guys updates concerning Adekunle Gold and Bremo. Bremo is still explaining on Twitter space, still explaining till like the last minute. And I'm sure we're still going to revisit this conversation in coming days or hours from now. Moving on, we have Arya Star as the next guy. And then she have said her album is about 83% ready. And then she's asking the question, who can guess the name of the project? So what it means is we're about 17% close to the project, and then she is saying it's almost ready. But to my fans out there, who can guess the name of the project? I'm going to ask you guys out there if you can guess the name of the project. Come to the comment section and let us see who can guess correctly what Arya Star has been cooking in the studio. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one. Like I said, I'm so happy to be in your faces. I'll catch you guys in coming hours from now. Take care of yourself. I love you guys so much.